and welcome to the Double T Insider. I'm Caitlin Kravick alongside Brett Brown, bringing you the inside access into Texas Tech athletics.
In this week's episode, we sit down with Texas Tech Athletic Director Kirby Hocutt and discuss the campaign for Fearless Champions.
We also feature Red Raider basketball's junior guard from Canton, Ohio, Devante Williams.
Lady Raider basketball is making an impact in the Lubbock community this holiday season. We have the heartwarming story coming up later in the show.
We also spotlight Red Raider basketball's Justin Jamison. Stay tuned. The Double T Insider returns after the break.
Double T Insider is brought to you in part by Plains Capital Bank, a proud supporter of Texas Tech football. Ride with the good guys at Plains Capital Bank. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit RedRaidersContest.game to register to win cool fan experiences. And by Texas Ford Dealers. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today. Ford is the best in Texas.
Welcome back to the Double T Insider. I'm Alexandra Haley. This week we visit with Kirby Hocutt to discuss the campaign for Fearless Champions.
Being a student athlete is not an easy thing. It takes a very special individual to sit in the chair of our 418 student athletes. It's our responsibility to look into the future and to continue to provide Texas Tech University student athletes with the very best opportunity to succeed in college athletics while they're receiving a great education from Texas Tech. There are four major components that this campaign is built around. One is our facilities, and we have beautiful facilities. Over the past decade, over $250 million have been invested into our athletic facilities at Texas Tech. The second component ties to our future, our scholarship endowment. As intercollegiate athletics continues to change, it's necessary that we continue to provide the scholarship dollars for young people to come to Texas Tech and to compete in intercollegiate athletics. The third component, which is a planned giving component, and that is making sure that those individuals who sit in our chairs someday after we do have the same foundation and the same opportunities to look forward with and have success with. And so that's what the planned giving component is about. The fourth component is really special to us. It's the Leadership Academy, and the Leadership Academy is focused around our student athletes today. And when we invite them to come to Texas Tech University, what we're going to provide to them, the curriculum to become leaders not only while they're here, but also prepare them for success when they graduate and step into the professional world. So it's building a culture of character and consequence, and one that we've received tremendous reaction from in its first semester. Well, we're excited about where we are in this campaign. When we made the formal announcement, we announced that in total it's our goal to raise $185 million. And when we announced this campaign in September, we said we're at the $75 million mark of gifts that were pledged or contributed. And today we are getting close to the $85 million mark. So the generosity from the Red Raider Nation, from those who support this great athletics program, has been tremendous. We're very fortunate to have the fan base, the alumni base, and the support that we enjoy. Campaign for Fearless Champions is going to touch on all 17 of our sport programs, some of which have already seen the benefits of this campaign, such as our women's soccer program. And you look at the Gerald and Carol Myers indoor soccer facility. It's one of the few indoor soccer facilities in the country. It's a state-of-the-art training facility that is at the beautiful John Walker Soccer Complex. You look at the baseball stadium and the enhancements with Rip Griffin Park and Dan Law Field that have led to our baseball team having the success going to Omaha for the first time in school history. They've seen tremendous benefit in a new stadium for our baseball program. Right here at Jones AT&T Stadium with the north end zone, the new video board, the new colonnade that is here at the stadium. It's one of the best football playing facilities in this entire country, and we've seen enhancements to this facility through this campaign. The United Supermarkets Arena has seen renovated spaces for our team facilities, specifically a new weight room, a new nutrition center at the United Supermarkets Arena, and very soon we'll have new team locker rooms, a new sports medicine facility, as well as renovated coaches' offices at our basketball facility. So programs have already seen the success of this campaign, and there's much more to come. Fearless Champion means doing your best at everything that you do, bringing your best effort each and every day, and each and every game, each and every class, each and every event that you participate in. It's doing your best and preparing yourself for success and doing all that you can do to be successful and never looking back.
This week we spotlight junior guard Devante Williams.
Right of the lane, spins in the lane, goes up, shoots, he scores! Tech takes the 2-point lead.
Devante Williams, Canton, Ohio, junior, shooting guard. Growing up, I started playing basketball like in 2nd grade, and I put it on hold like around 6th grade to play football, and a lot of my friends in the city, like we all played sports. And I noticed, like once we got in high school, a lot of people stopped playing sports to do other stuff, and I just kept playing. Yeah, my senior year at high school, I had a big year, and I wasn't thinking about school then until like I was getting nominated for awards. My grades, I wasn't eligible to go straight out of high school, so a good JUCO contacted me. So I did 2 years there first before I came here. Like, the opponents is tougher. The players I'm around is better, like more prepared than I was at JUCO. So yeah, this level is more competition. It's a tougher level, I can notice that. My conditioning, my footwork, and my jump shot, and handling the ball. And just like making the right decision, like even the little details on the court, that can be a difference. I hold myself accountable for a lot of things. I try to improve with like taking care of my responsibilities and just maturing. I look at it as like a basketball town. The fans really support you. I don't really do much, so I don't know much about the city, but campus-wise, everything's good. I like it out here. Aaron Ross, he know I can shoot, like he believes in my shot. So he'll tell me about a shot that I didn't shoot that he know I could knock down, so next time I get the opportunity to shoot it. And Rob always tell me just be patient, don't be nervous. There's not much to be nervous about if you know what you can do on the court, so they give me positive advice. I'm a very coachable player, and I feel like if you give me opportunity on the floor, I'll provide and do the right things to help the team win. Leadership from a lot of the new fellas, I feel like it'll be more exciting basketball. We're gonna get up and down fast. We're gonna play D, good transition defense. And I think we're gonna have a postseason this year. I listen to music and just watch as many YouTube videos of like a particular player, like either college level or NBA. CJ McCollum, Victor Oladipo, and Damian Lillard. I don't really do much for pregame. As long as I got good energy, I'll be all right.
Stay tuned. After the break, we feature the Texas Tech basketball program.
Hi, I'm Aaron Ross, and happy holidays from the Double T Insider.
Welcome back to the show. This week, we look at how the Texas Tech basketball program is impacting the Lubbock community.
I think that community service is huge. It definitely puts things in perspective. It kind of brings you back down to earth and lets you remember kind of why we're all here, you know. Sometimes you can get so caught up in basketball and the season and how things are going that you don't really remember to give back to your community and what's really important. The community comes and supports our games, which is awesome, and we're so thankful for that. So I think the least that we can do is do some community service and give back to the community.
So we did community service for the Salvation Army, and our team got 2 angels, a boy and a girl. They were both, I think, 10 and 8. So we went and got them clothes and got them toys so they would be able to have a Christmas. We're so blessed with the opportunity to play basketball and the opportunity to have things that we wanted to give back and allow somebody else to have that opportunity as well. I was shopping for Jeremiah, the boy. He wanted action figures and toys. I think he needed a winter coat, so we got him a winter coat from Burlington, and we got him about 3 or 4 outfits just to wear to school, and we got him some outfits, some t-shirts with like action figures on them, and we actually got him a big like a Hot Wheels track, so he can play with that and some footballs and stuff. He's 8 years old. What does he really want to play with? You know, you think, okay, maybe not a board game because, you know, he's 8 years old, he's not gonna sit still that long. So you go more of the active route, and you see things like footballs, and we want to get them something that, you know, he's gonna enjoy and he'll play with longer than the 4 days after Christmas, and he won't get bored with it.
We had a little girl, she was 5, and we bought 2 pair of pajamas. We got 2 outfits of like jeans and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. We got a winter coat. We got a nice robe, like a fuzzy little robe. and then we got a Palace Pet toy thing where it's like little Palace Pets, and then we got a big Palace Pet with it's like a stuffed animal type thing. Yeah, it was kind of hard, and of course, like our team, we're definitely all opinionated. So, you know, well, we like this toy and we like this one, and you know, it's kind of hard because you don't know the girl personally or anything. You just kind of have the list on a piece of paper. So that was kind of hard, but it was funny in a way to see all of us just talk about it and. Well, we think she would like this, we think she would like this. So we just kind of balanced it out and kind of took our personal preferences with what she listed and tried to choose the best option.
These next 2 weeks, I think we're doing community service every day. So it's something that we pride ourselves on and something that we actually enjoy doing. And it's not a burden or a hassle to us. Since I've known about Texas Tech, I've always known about how the Lady Raiders have been out in the community and how they've given back to the fans. And that's why we know, no matter how well or how bad our program is doing, we have fans. And that's because we've given back, and now that's their way of giving back to us.
After the break, we visit with Lady Raider basketball's Dio Olabode.
This is Luke Adams. Happy holidays from Texas Tech Basketball.
This week we're visiting with Lady Raider basketball's freshman from Arlington, Texas, Dio Olabode.
Baker, top of the perimeter, now underneath, Olabode, got it, shot it, made it!
My name's Dio Olabode. I'm from Grand Prairie, Texas, small forward, freshman. I'm African, so I grew up in like an African home, you know. Well, they're big on sports, so once you play a sport, like they're all for it, and all my family played basketball, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, so, you know, I had to, of course, and I was really good at it, and I started to like it because I got to meet new people, you know, my friends played it, I got to hang out with them, you know, the whole hotel, staying up, all that stuff, so it was really fun. That's really much how it got started. By like 8th grade, because like we won like a championship, and like that feeling was like so great and overwhelming. I'm like, I've got to do this like for the rest of my life, and I'm sure high school will be even better in college, so like most likely that's when I realized like I wanted to play basketball for the rest of my life. Well, the coaching staff, of course, the way they coach, the way when I came to the game, the way they moved the ball, the teamwork, all that stuff, it was just like really great. So I was like, I will fit perfectly here. The team, like their personalities, the way they act, like off and on the court, like same as mine, and I knew that we'll bond well, so yeah.
This week we spotlight Red Raider basketball's Justin Jameson.
Justin Jameson, Cleveland, Ohio, I'm forward.
Talk about where you grew up and how you got into playing basketball.
Well, it's an interesting story actually. You know, I grew up in Cleveland, and I actually played baseball since I was 5 years old, and I got drafted out of high school. And I did that, and then I tore my shoulder. So I played basketball for a little bit while I was growing up, but I really didn't start getting like good at basketball until my sophomore year of high school. So while I was playing baseball, you know, I took all that time off from basketball, and then as soon as I got hurt, I decided that I was going to go back to school, and you know, I just worked, got a scholarship offer, and went back. I was at a Division I school, and then I transferred to a JUCO so I could get my grades up and work to get a scholarship at a D1 school.
So what's the difference between, you know, you got drafted, you're playing baseball, and now you're back in school and you're playing, you know, basketball under Coach Tubby Smith? Can you talk about that difference?
Well, it's like two different worlds. You know, playing pro baseball, you're getting paid to play a sport. You're out there grinding 12 hours a day and on little hot buses with a bunch of guys from different countries. You can't understand anybody. So here it's a little bit different. You know, it's still a grind and everything, but you're grinding for different reasons. You're grinding for different things. In the minors, everyone's got kind of an individual goal because everybody wants to move up, you know. Here we're all working towards the same goal, but we're also working towards our futures.
Coming here, how have the guys been welcoming you in? What's some of the advice that they're giving you?
Being one of the oldest guys on the team, I feel like I gotta kind of have to set the example and set the precedence. You know, I'm kind of a guy that's more to myself than anything. Just being in the baseball background and everything, you know, I kind of stay to myself a little more off the court, and then on the court we just work together. We try and work together as much as possible just to do everything that the coaches need us to do, and you know, keep working towards our one goal. But I guess some of the advice that everybody's giving me is just, you know, take it one day at a time, and you know, just keep working hard, keep doing what the coaches need you to do. You know, the time's going to go quick. It's a marathon, so just keep taking it one day at a time and then don't get down on yourself.
What would you say are some of the biggest strengths that this team has?
Athleticism. I don't think Tech has seen athleticism in the basketball program like this in a long time. So I think it's going to be a different style game, a different pace of game that people are used to seeing out here. But I think it's going to make for an exciting basketball season. I think people are going to really like it.
Can you talk about what it's meant to you so far to be a student athlete at Texas Tech?
You know, being a student athlete anywhere is a blessing. You know, getting your school paid for, being able to get an education. You know, it costs a lot to be able to. I had to do it my first year. I had to pay my way to go to my first school, and that's why I ended up transferring because you know it's no joke that it costs a lot. So people can't take advantage of it and can't take it for granted. It's a really great opportunity, and you know, you just got to keep focused.
Stay tuned. After the break, we're bringing you the upcoming games in Texas Tech athletics.
I'm Cliff Kingsbury. Happy holidays from the Double T Insider.
Welcome back to the show. Let's take a look at the upcoming games in Texas Tech athletics.
Texas Tech men's basketball begins a 3-game homestand Monday as they face the University of North Texas. Tip-off will begin at 7 p.m. Central. Tuesday, Lady Raider basketball hosts Houston Baptist from the United Supermarkets Arena in Lubbock, Texas. Tip-off will begin at 7 p.m. Central.
Get your timer set. This week we're going on the clock with Red Raider basketball's Stan Mays.
Double T Insider here, and we're about to go on the clock with Stan Mays, a game where I'll give Stan 10 scenarios that he'll have to answer in under 60 seconds. All right, Stan, do you think you can handle this?
We'll see.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock, please. If I could only have one meal for the rest of my life, it would be?
The bowl from Chipotle.
My favorite song right now is?
Shmoney Dance.
My favorite Texas Tech tradition is?
The Mad Dog song.
If I could only have one superpower, it would be to?
To copy other people's superpowers.
My teammate with the worst singing voice is?
D-Will.
My go-to dance move is?
Shmoney Dance.
If I could see any musician live, it would have to be?
Bob Marley.
Before every game, I always have to?
Take a shower.
In one word, our student section is?
Loud.
And my go-to selfie pose is?
The mugging face.
All right, congratulations, you beat the clock. For the Double T Insider, I'm Caitlin Kravick, and we just went on the clock.
Stay tuned. The Double T Insider returns right after the break.
Happy holidays from Lady Raider basketball.
Double T Insider was brought to you in part by UMC Health System. It's our hospital. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit RedRaidersContest.game to register to win cool fan experiences. Red Raider Club. Your support, their effort, our fearless champions. And by Texas Ford Dealers. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today. Ford is the best in Texas.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Double T Insider. Thanks so much for watching.
Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with Texas Tech athletics. For Caitlin Kravick, I'm Brett Brown, and until next time, guns up.